guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be back with you guys. I have actually been a little bit uninspired to do YouTube, but I actually got some inspiration back in the middle of the night last night to do this look. I absolutely love the way that this look came out. I tried a few new products in this video, but yeah, if you guys want to see how to get this really chocolatey smoky eye makeup look, then just keep on watching. So in the middle of the night last night, I feel like it I don't even know, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., one of those. I was like, I want to do a chocolate makeup look tomorrow. So that is what we're doing. Today is tomorrow. I actually been sitting here trying to figure out if I want to do my face makeup on camera, but why not? Let's start with priming our skin. I'm going to prime with the Thrive Cosmetics Filtered Effects Blurring Primer. I don't even know why I had to read that. This is my favorite primer right now. Blurs the skin so well, and I just love that. When I don't use it, I definitely notice a difference if I'm having texture that day, which a lot of times I will, like in this area, depending if I'm on my A game with my skincare and mask and all that. I just took this robe out the packaging. I could have at least steamed it. Please ignore that. Okay, what foundation do I want to use? I think I want to go full coverage. I'm going to use the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I really like this foundation actually. Doing like one little pump on one side of my face, kind of working that all over and then adding where I need to add, if I need to add, because it's pretty full coverage. I did review this foundation and I put way too much on in that video, so it looked so like mask-like. If you use less, it literally doesn't look like that. I always have to add more around my mouth. And now I'm going to conceal. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in the shade 350. Okay, and then for blush, I'm going to use the Patrick Ta, what is this? The Do We Know Her Blush Duo. This top one you put on first, and it is cream, and then you set it with a powder. So I need to do the cream portion before I set my face. That's why we're doing blush so early. I love that blush. It is so pretty. So now we're gonna go in with the powder side. Just set on top of that. Might have put too much blush on. Okay, so we're going to bake now, which is gonna kind of tone down that blush. I'm going to use the Mercier Translucent Honey. I literally never bake anymore. I feel like going full glam today. We're gonna kind of tap on top of that blush to tone it down. For a bronzer, I'm going to go in with the ILIA Beauty Nightlife bronzer, and it's in the shade Novelty. And I'm just gonna bronze right underneath there with this brush from Laura Mercier that really kind of cuts the cheek. Okay, and now I think I'm gonna do my brows off camera just because they take me so long these days. I'm going to fill them in with the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP brow pencil in the shade Black Brown. I'm gonna do that and then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so I finished my brows off camera, and now I'm gonna dust away the powder. I also want to kind of clean up underneath here because I did kind of go a little far down with my bronzer. And this sponge I'm using is from ColourPop. Now I have a Santa Claus beard. I'm gonna leave that on while we do our eyes. I'm just gonna take whatever's left over on this sponge as far as powder, just to set the eyelids a little bit, because I did apply a little bit of foundation on them, kind of prime for the eyeshadow that we're gonna put on. So I'm going to use, this is actually my first time getting to play with Makeup by Mario's makeup line that he just launched, so I am super excited. This is the Master Mattes palette, and I thought it would be perfect for this look because I want to create a smoky eye like I told you guys. So this is gonna be perfect. So let's see, what do we want to start with first? I guess we'll start with this one over here. I think it's Matte 5. These palettes remind me a lot of these palettes I used to use a few years ago. The Laura Geller eyeshadow palettes were my favorite. It looked exactly like this setup. I don't know if any of you guys remember that. And then for the next shade, I'm gonna use this one down here because I want like a warm brown smoky eye. This is, I believe, Matte 10, but you guys can just see what kind of shade that I'm pointing to if you don't have this palette in particular, or if you do have the palette, you can see. So I'm gonna apply this to the lid using my favorite lid brush for matte shades. This is the Sigma E60. It picks up matte shades so beautifully, and it blends it at the exact same time. Like, you don't want to use well, you can use whatever you want, but you don't really want to use like a flat brush that you would use for shimmers. You want something a little bit more fluffy for mattes on the lid. Seems to work better in my experience to do it that way, so I really like this brush for that. And then this is the part that's gonna set it off. So once you have like that deep brown shade on the lid and then like your transition color in the crease, then you're gonna go in with your dark brown eyeliner, whatever dark brown eyeliner you have. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Flypencil. It's their eyeliner in the shade Space Cookie, and I'm going to apply this directly to the upper lash line. And you can apply it as thick or as thin as you want, but you want to go immediately with a clean smudge brush and blend that liner so it isn't super harsh. It just gives a really nice smokiness. Love that. You can see like the before and after, how this is just a little bit more sultry and just really wakes up the smoky eye. And this liner actually has a little bit of shimmer to it too, which is nice too because it will brighten up the eyes a little bit. And then I'm gonna put this same eyeliner in the waterline, then bring it a little bit, dust it on the lash line just so that we have something to blend into when we apply the shadows down here. I'm having so much fun. I love this look. So we're gonna go back in to the shade that we used on the lid and just smoke it out down there. Ooh, I love it. And it's so easy too. We only did 2 eyeshadows and an eyeliner. And then I'm just going back in with the transition color that we used and just kind of blend the edges down at the bottom. One thing I always tell you guys is it's a back and forth motion to really just get that really nice blend of your eye look. Just go back with the shade to make sure that it's blended really well. So I'm going back in with the lid shade and kind of tapping a little bit more of that on, and then just blending the transition. So just back and forth until it looks how you want it. And there was no fallout, and that is kind of unheard of when it comes to matte shades, so I'm excited about that. Well, unheard of for like deep mattes, like deep shaded mattes. Usually those will be like all down here. Can't believe it. So now we need to wake this face back up because from all that baking, it's a little bit parched. So I'm gonna use this Fix Plus from MAC in Bronzelite. That's giving me an idea that this will be so pretty as a glossy lid. I've never done that trend, by the way, and I really want to. Hopefully I'll get to do that soon, even though I'm super late on the trend. Like, it's probably gone. So I'm going to apply for lashes my favorites right now. These are the Can't Be Tamed lashes from Velour. I literally love these lashes. I probably have worn them 20 times. I just cleaned them actually. I used the lash clean from Velour and cleaned off all the mascara that was on them and kind of pulled off all the lash glue. So now they are good as new. So I'm gonna apply these really quick. Oh, I almost forgot. You guys, thank you so much for all the love on my dining room makeover video. The last video I posted was pre-filmed, so I didn't get to say that, but thank you guys so much. I was so happy to share it with you guys finally. So I'm just so grateful that you guys enjoyed it. Now I'm kind of working on my bedroom and living room at the same time, but I haven't filmed really anything for my bedroom, so I'll start vlogging that so that I can do a video for that since you guys enjoyed the dining room one. Hopefully I'll have both of those rooms done by the end of the year, and then I'll be fully furnished. Okay, let's go ahead and do highlighter. I'm gonna use the Bonnie Lou manizer, and then I'm just gonna use a little bit of that in my inner corner, and then just a touch on the brow bone, like right there underneath the arch, and then blend. We're getting close to the part I'm most excited for, but let's go ahead and apply mascara. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. I've been using this non-stop here lately. I have a few favorite mascaras right now though, but this one makes my bottom lashes look beautiful. the lip, you guys. I am ready for this. This is the main thing that I thought about in the middle of the night when I was thinking of this look. So we're gonna start by lining our lips with MAC Chestnut. And then I'm going to use one of my favorite lip glosses. I actually included this in my favorite lipsticks video. And this is from BlackUp Cosmetics, and it's in the shade 9. And it's probably really expired, but this is gonna set it off. I'm excited. It's so sticky, but it's worth it. All right, you guys, this is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I definitely did. I freaking love smoky eyes, but I don't do them that often. Makeup by Mario showed out with this palette. Can't wait to try the other eye products in his collection. And this lip, you guys, you already know this is one of my favorites. It is really sticky, so if you don't like sticky glosses, you probably won't like this one, but it is such a pretty shade that I can definitely deal with the stickiness because of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. Thank you guys as always so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave and thumbs up this video, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.